Hey there, happy day 1057 of What's You Up To Now. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, documenting my journey as I transition from the brick and mortar world to the online world of business. This is actually my December 2020 Get Up and Go challenge, actually my workbook where I do my homework every day. I participate in the challenges as well. And that's what we're going to talk about first thing today. Today was a happy day 12/20/2020, 2020, 12/20. 2020. It's a fun and auspicious day, or whatever day you happen to be catching this, but it's a one-day thing. I just talk about my journey from the brick and mortar world to the online world and the things that I'm doing and working on. Well, today is day 20, of course, since it's the 20th. It's day 20 of our Get Up and Go challenge. This is a fifth challenge over 30 days that we've done this year to help us really get a handle on all of the craziness that's going on in 2020, and to have a framework that guarantees we'll get better results after any challenge or change or situation that we face that might be challenging us than before. And we just use the SOAP framework for that, the S, the O, the A, the P, and we use that means story or situation, options, action, and progress. And it's so powerful. And if we go over it enough times so that it gets installed in your subconscious, and it becomes a tool that you use automatically. You automatically will think through the steps and not even have to do it on a conscious level, which makes it really, really powerful. So little decisions and big decisions, little choices, big choices, little challenges and big challenges like COVID-19, you become much more capable of getting the results that you want by having this framework that runs automatically for you. So today was about relationships and the S in relationships. We're trying to skip ahead and go deeper in some of the topics and give better examples than past challenges. And we want to make sure we get through all 7 areas and aspects of our life and not just like the big 3. I always want to make sure I'm going through health, wealth, and relationships, which to me is physical, relationships, and financial. So I always do 4 days on each of those to go the S, the O, the A, and the P to really deep dive and give a specific example. And I think I've been pretty good about a different example in a different area of my life each time I've personally gone through the challenge, because I do the challenge right along with the people that are doing it. Number one, because it helps me learn and grow and keep moving. And it also helps me find, okay, that tool, it's not the best tool for this. It's not the best thing to use. So what would be a better tool? And so I'm always looking for different and easier and better. Now I have used some of the same tools in different challenges, but that's because I think they're getting to be my 30 favorite tools or so that I like to make sure I cover with everybody whenever we're working on any challenges or any changes for them, if it's in their personal life or their business, whatever the case may be. So I'm doing the relationship with my kids this time. I haven't done that one. I did romantic relationship with them. I say that was the absolute positive hardest one for me personally. It probably isn't for a lot of people, but for me personally, it is for a lot of reasons. I did the relationship with myself. I've done the relationship with hiring and adding a new team player to help me get things done. And I can't remember what else, but for sure I've done all those, but I've never done, well, what's my relationship with my kids? So today we talked about imaginary friends and how they can help us to, number one, get clear on what the story is that we're telling ourselves, what the current situation is, and then talk about and talk through and really get clear on what do we want the situation to be like? How do we want the situation to really be? I had an imaginary friend when I was young, and come to find out that my dad did too. He had an imaginary friend named Albertson Roberts. Albertson Roberts. No idea where or why he came up with that name, and neither his family didn't know either. And I had George. George was a sea captain. Lived in my closet. No idea. I know why I came up with them, but I'm not sure how I came up with a sea captain. I was joking in the Get Up and Go challenge that maybe it was because I was eating a bunch of Captain Crunch or something at the time. But imaginary friends and that tool and strategy, I don't know if other people do that, but it's worked for me to bounce ideas off it really myself, right? Because an imaginary friend, I'm talking to myself, but it allows me to tap into and have a different perspective on problems and challenges and situations than if I'm literally just thinking about it in my head. So it's a fun way to explore our current story, our current situation, and our desired situation. IF, imaginary friend. So that's my if technique. If ... then imaginary friend. I can ask my imaginary friend anything. And just like my subconscious, I will get an answer. I might not love the answer, but I will always get an answer. So that was the Get Up and Go Challenge Day. I think it's a good day, a good 12/20/2021. So, you know, auspicious day, great tool. Fun challenge today was about taking bottle caps. And I actually happen to have an amazing Wisconsin spotted cow bottle cap right here. And we just were imagining what else could a bottle cap be. So it's kind of like, what else could a circle be? And so that was fun. I actually did that one this morning already because it was fun. I'm like, and I seem to find that I like to do the drawing ones first thing in the morning as I'm doing the challenge. Supersize Your Business Challenge was about Christmas comes but once a year. And how can we use that to grow and build our business? But also, how do we use it? What are some of the traditions and the things that we do to celebrate Christmas or whatever festival or whatever we acknowledge and celebrate this time of year? How do we do that? And how can we use it as a way to not only party, be happy and merry, but to acknowledge the people that have helped us achieve the things that we've achieved so far? Because none of us works in a vacuum. None of us lives and achieves and creates any impact on the world in a vacuum. It always involves other people, other human beings. That is about it for today. I'm going to process my videos. I've got a lot of Christmas stuff to do today, so I'm not even going to pretend that I'm going to do any other work stuff today. By the time I get my hour exercise in today and do all the other things I need to do as prep for Christmas, and my mom's coming home from Texas today. I haven't seen her for a couple of months, and she was home for such a short period of time this summer, of course, due to COVID. But she's actually flying in today, so that will be awesome to see her. All right, have an amazing day. If I can help you in any way, ask in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow, just sharing a little update on what I'm working on, how it's going. And I will admit right here and right now, I'm not sure what I'm doing next year. I've committed to doing a challenge summit, but beyond that, I'm going to do the challenge summit. I'm also going to do the one thing a day to warm up my voice. And I'm not going to say what it is because I'm going to surprise you, but that will start. I'm going to start that one on January 1st instead of, I think, the one fun thing a day. I didn't start till January 8th. So that one will go through past the 1st, but I'm going to do one thing every day that blanks you. I'm going to start that on January 1st so that it goes and lines up more with the calendar year than this particular one has. I've done that twice now where I started something, but I didn't start it on the 1st. I think the very first challenge I did not start at the beginning of the year. And so it went into the next year where I started to do happy and that. So then I was doing 2 a day and it was like, all right, this is not that valuable. Even for me, it's just extra work. So let's line it up better next year. And I got off because of that last year. So this year I'm going to start January 1st and I'll just overlap the last couple of days of do one fun thing every day with the new do one fun thing every day. And why do I do that? I told you repeatedly, I do it to warm my voice up in the morning. I do my videos first thing in the morning, and that works for me. So I need some way to talk without, talking to myself out loud, which annoys other people. They think you're crazy. Actually, really smart people talk to themselves and have imaginary friends. All right, have an amazing day. I'll be with you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.